Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Vol Report. As I am Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, welcoming you to said Vol Report. Just a reminder, get into action. We still have a couple spaces open for the end of the month to our Professional Trader Summit. Give it a shot. Okay, just go. You see the link up there. If you're in the Chicago area, you want to go to the CBOE, learn a lot of basically just, trading tricks. It's like everything else. You just want to learn tricks. Tricks to make things easier. What floor traders have done for a while just so they could survive, basically. And with that, a couple of things. We are miraculously somehow down into the 10 handle again in VIX. Even the VIX monthly, I think, printed, what was the low today? Did it print? It printed 1097, so it did print the 10 handle. There seems to be a couple of things pushing forward on this. One is the fact that the Harvey disaster will press Congress to pass the debt ceiling lift, and that would probably be market positive. It seems like we've rallied on those hopes happening. So you all know about rallying on hope and then having Congress once again disappoint everybody. So we all know what that is worth. So we will look at little fades of the SPX. To my mind, if we don't see something by the end of next week, I think VIX starts climbing again, and everybody starts worrying about the debt ceiling again. So that 2,500 area is probably a good thing to focus on, and we will in our chat room today. From a VIX point of view, there's still if you look at just the future prices, we still have, there's substantial, there's $2 of premium in September. So a lot of the markdown we've had in VIX is because of the 3-day holiday, which is fine. But when you take a look at that $2 for the September, that is an outrageously expensive future relative right now. So market participants are clearly looking for more action, especially over the debt ceiling. They are not ready to let that go. The October ordinary premium, where it is right now, is even a little high by historical numbers, just a bit. Again, I think putting the 3-day weekend in, it wouldn't surprise me if we saw the VIX cash mark back to 11. Again, a lot depends on when Congress comes back and then how they deal with the debt ceiling. There seems to be a lot of jawboning about it getting done early, but I don't believe that. I don't think when was the last time we got it done in a relatively normal time? I can't even think of it. So I think there is substantial opportunity in both October and September to create a position in the vol products. But if you're not an Option Pit subscriber, you're not going to learn. But I think there is quite a bit of downside possible. If we do have a decent outcome, we could be back to that mid-9 handle. I can't even believe it, but we could. So, but the futures are real expensive, and everything prices off the futures. So that's of course the magic of VIX. Costco. I don't know. This is something we looked at. We talked about earlier in the week. I thought like long straddles or something in here, like slightly long delta straddles. We're up a few dollars, but I think a trade to 160 again. They still had really good numbers, and maybe the death of Costco from Amazon might be overshadowed. But I like that type of trade in here. It has been an extremely volatile issue, and I think October volatility at 18% is cheap. Debt ceiling, everything else, and this thing's been moving all over. I think it's a totally trade. It's one of the few kind of long gamut type trading opportunities I think you can get. Also today, we'll revisit gold. Mark had some good ideas about upside call time spreads in here at relatively low vol. So I think that's all something that might be worth looking at for you. I think lastly, do we have one more? What else did we cover? USO, we have a little position on here where we're kind of fading the pop because of, I think, Harvey started causing some worry about supply chain problems and stuff like that. I don't know how much that's going to affect the benchmark. It could create some short-term dislocation, so we'll see if there's a little fade trade that we can put on in there. And that's about it. So you're fading kind of 2,500 on a trade. Gold, maybe slightly long time spreads. Costco, I think long straddles. Little fade in USO. And we'll look at VIX and the vol products to take advantage of, which is extremely high contango. Again, but expecting a little bit of a markup on Tuesday after the holiday is over. That is your vol report for today. The jobs number was just ho-hum. But it's enough to turn the SPX green. So it looks like we're back to that train again. All right, everybody. And with that, you have a good day.